There's an old-timey product called Twip. Did you ever hear that? There's a commercial for it. It was shit you put in your hair for, and they say in the commercial, they go, dippity-doo. And the whole thing of Twip was, it was a hair mousse, and you could also eat it. I'm not even making that up. Yeah, it was called Twip.
Oh, Twip. Yeah, like whip.
And
what
it was
like
like
a whipped cream
hair,
topping?
you put it in your hair, but also you could fucking eat it.
What flavor was it?
I don't
I
know.
assume it was like a whipped cream because doesn't it seem like
probably,
it almost seems like whipped cream
probably
would have
cancer flavored. Why would you eat hair gel?
But doesn't it seem like whipped cream would have the properties of mousse?
Yeah, it's
I
probably
thought
something sugary.
The dunking stuff from Dunkaroos.
It was jizz, Dan. It was jizz.
I'm just
Delicious. Kept your hair straight.
Jizz does work in a jam.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
No, you've not done that, have you?
As a jam.
no.
Because you said it confidently.
Paul,
what are you, a fucking fat chick from Wisconsin in the back of a comedy club? Oh my God, you think he means that?
That's just almost
Committed to that shit.
Are you serious? You fucking use jizz, dude? Why? Why would you do that, dude? Why would,
So
that's
the chicken walks across to get to the other side. You're not bullshitting me now.
Women shop? I always thought that. Dude, you're in my head, kid.
You say I'm thinking it, but you're saying it.
Where you been in Aruba, huh?
No, I wasn't in Aruba.
Damn it.
I was.
That's such a story.
I went to Bermuda
Oh.
for the Just for Laughs. Have you
really?
been?
No.
I fucking first of all, I love Just for Laughs. You do too, Jay.
Oh
right?
yeah.
What you, Kurt? You've been? We've
Yeah.
all been.
Yeah.
Not to Bermuda though. Oh my goodness.
Well, listen. Here's the deal. They do. It's very corporate. I don't know really how Robbie put me on it. I read the thing 2 days before I was going. You can't say fuck. You can't swear. You can't. It's a rated R show, but you have to be kind of clean. And I panicked. And you have to do like I did the first night. Me and Alonzo Bowden. You have to do 40 minutes, and then a different 20 for the rest of the week. Which I kind of panicked about that too, because your sets, Montreal, they always get you to kind of chunk up, take chunks, make this 20 over the first couple days, and then by the end of the week, an hour set is 25 minutes.
Yeah.
You just squeeze it down, but it wound up being great. The shows were great. You're in the Fairmont, and the shows are for the rest of the first night is downtown. The rest of them, you take an elevator down to the basement, and there's a theater in the hotel, which is the best gig ever.
That's pretty awesome.
I do
It's
love that.
fucking awesome.
I'll take a nice conference room in a Holiday Inn as it like being in the hotel. All right, that bandana's on there.
Did you ever? Did you ever do? Did you ever do?
Dan, you just wanted to say conference.
I wanted to say conference room.
Yeah.
Did you ever do
And
the
I got it.
comedy mix in Vancouver? It's like it's in the hotel. It's a good club, and it's in the hotel. It's great.
Really?
I do love that.
Yeah, I do. I love it. So it's a Fairmont, but Bermuda, you think it's tropical. It's not. It's off the coast of like South Carolina or some shit, North Carolina.
Right, yeah.
It's 2 hours away from New York. It's the same weather as North Carolina, South Carolina. So it's fucking cold. You can't go in the ocean. And you can't rent a car. You have to take cabs everywhere. They won't let you rent a car because they drive on the other side of the road because it's British, ruled. But they'll let you rent a scooter. So you give there's people just dying every day on scooters because they don't have a motorcycle license. They've never taken a course. They throw them on a scooter at the motel. They're on a 50cc, and it's a fat family of Americans flying around turns trying to get to the dockyards to have some fish sandwich.
It's a 2 hour flight.
2 hour flight. You're there, and there's not one. I didn't eat one good meal.
Longer than that.
Yeah, no, those are in Bahamas too. There's no goddamn good food.
And it's under
Fucking
British rule?
Stinks.
And you think that because it's like the local, there's some kind of local shit.
Nope.
I was with my ex. She was like, "What do the natives eat here?" And they're like, "We like potato skin poppers and conch. We have conch.
Yeah,
That's
conch. Fuck you with that shit.
It's like if Walt Disney made an island, right, where all the Goofies were slaves, and they closed the Disneyland, but the Goofies just took over the rides, and like that's what it is.
Yeah, it's a weird. I mean, the people are great. Everybody was nice, but you have to be very wealthy to live on the side. The food is astronomical. The cab ride, as soon as you're in the Fairmont, they go, "Where are you staying?" Fairmont. Click. That's an extra $3 onto your fucking cab ride. So to go to get dinner, it's $30 there and $30 home. So it's $60
Oh my god.
on top of a $100 bill
Yeah,
to go get dinner at a shitty, mediocre restaurant. So you're miserable all week. Plus, I can't eat certain foods, so I have to specifically get like protein and vegetables and shit. So it was a nightmare for me.
Do they give you a per diem knowing that it's more expensive?
Every night you get a meal. They pay for your meal. Just for Laughs is the fucking I would if I could work just for them, I would, dude.
Just for laughs?
They every I
Class act.
is
definitely.
dotted,
Yeah,
every
yeah.
T is crossed. You don't have to fucking worry. Simon was there. You know Simon. He's the best. Zoe. They're just Canadians are just the shit. They're just the nicest people ever.
Zoe's Canadian. Wait, Zoe
yeah.
who?
Zoe, it's the girl, the lady. She works
Oh,
for Just
yeah,
for
yeah,
Laughs.
yeah, I know her.
But they're the best. The gigs are awesome. The shows were amazing. I was with Alonzo Bowden, Will Sylvince, who I fucking love. His idea of dressing up is
A shirt with his face on it?
he looked like a Mormon. He had like the white button-down shirt, all starched out.
He looked like he got
But
converted.
then he had a wool fucking black cap on.
There's
So-
like-
Of course. It looked like one of those New Orleans death parades they had. Like, and
Keep on marching.
Will puts on a tie and skull face makeup. And a big top hat.
I picture Will would be wearing like a white button-down shirt, but it's like you could see through that he's wearing like a Hakeem Olajuwon jersey underneath or something.
So,
I just imagine him with a
how the
skull
fuck-
pasted on
You're
his
really good tonight. You're on fire tonight. Wow. Joaquin Elijah. That's a great one.
dream.
Yeah, it was. Look, I don't want to. I had a good time. We played golf. I played golf for the first time in 20 years.
Is that what that picture was on Instagram?
Yeah, I went and bought the most ridiculous golf outfit ever. It was just a mishmash shorts of pinks and greens, a green shirt, a hat.
How'd you play? Did you play good?
Did you look like Faison Love and Who's Your Caddy?
Are you really from Wisconsin? You are the fat girl.
Well, you
that-
play.
Did you play
Did you
good?
play, did you play before?
I haven't
What was your handicap?
Dude, I haven't played in 20 years. Yeah, I just fucking hold in one. I was a par 3. I did pars and I got a hole in one on the last hole.
Shit. You did do
Virzi,
fucking good.
where the fuck have you been?
Tell your nephew Virzi
I
about how
play
you
golf
played.
all the fucking time and I get a hole in one.
I'm
That's good.
I didn't either.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, Virzi. What happened
Oh, I thought
today?
you really.
Did you go on like a retreat?
I'm
You pulled an all-nighter
Wow.
last night or
Yeah, I'm
something.
tired,
You got
I'm
circles
tired.
under your eyes.
Virzi.
Don't answer any of your emails tonight that are from like foreign princes. He's like, yeah, this guy needs help.
Your and Bobby's high-pitched voices going back and forth.
Well,
Dude, you
anyway,
don't tell me about golf? Dude, I didn't know.
so it's
I didn't
good
know
to-
you want to hear about it. But dude.
Anyway, can I talk about my trip? I was in Toronto at a chin-up competition where I won first place. Paul, are you buying that?
No, I'm not. I'm not buying that one.
Pull up Jay Oakerson.
I
did
was
a
at the Free Pussy Festival.
I did a theater though this weekend. Dane and Louie opened up for me.
How'd you get with it? Did you just cash in some favors? How did that happen?
Wow.
This is the last time, Bobby.
Well, Jiminy Christ.
Now we're even. I know you saved my life, but now we're square.
Life
own
debt
way.
paid.
a fucking chin up competition. I literally pictured you struggling
407.
with your fucking dumb mittens slipping
Yeah.
off.
That is not going to help. There's no grip.
You have different chin up mittens.
Fetch my other.
Honey, go get my chin up mittens.
Grab my
Wait,
chin.
the cut-off socks? Yes, those are the...
Oh shit.
Ah, god damn it, dude! Your mittens. I used to hate them, but you're so committed that I've come full circle.
It's the
I don't know
winter.
why. Why don't you sell mittens?
I know,
at your
you know,
shows.
one of those bands I toured with said I should do that. I was like, I'm not doing
Yeah,
that.
dude, you should sell
Yeah,
mittens.
you should do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you should.
I can't hawk shit.
Why?
Why?
Just sell your little fingerless mittens to your fans. Then they can hold them up during your
Yeah.
show.
Oh, dude.
Hey guys, seriously, I gotta get out of here. Just hold the hand up.
Before I
He's going to do
go,
his closer.
before I go, I just want to let you know I'll be selling these mittens.
Guys, you guys can see me out in the lobby.
What do
If
they
you guys
cost?
hate gloves with fingers on them, so do I.
What do they cost? $10.
And I'll throw in an album.
All right, but some of them are still gloves, and I have to cut them. So be patient.
He's turned around, cutting him over a trash can. Where are you from?
I'm making new merch. Hold on.
I'm burning tonight's show on a DVD, and I'm gonna give you these mittens. These are brand new. Do you want the tips? Some people keep the tips. No, you can do funny things with them.
No, that's when we co-headline. I sell the tips. I sell mitten tips.
You know,
those are cock warmers.
we got asked to fucking co-headline something that's coming up.
What?
If you see it yet, but
Hang on one second, Vozzy. I mean, Vozzy.
Fozzie.
Muppets
Paul
character.
Vozzie.
Hey, Vozzy.
Paul
Vozzy.
He's being serious now. Go ahead.
Yeah,
This is real.
this is real.
I don't want you to think
if we
real
do that,
stuff's fake.
We should have a sales competition. I should sell fingers. You should sell fingers, $10 each, and just see what happens. You sell Ziploc bags of fingers. That'll be my only time I ever
shit.
try to sell knuckle
I
gloves.
sell gloveless fingers.
What's the worst thing? What's the worst thing you've ever sold? You ever tried to sell?
T-shirt. Never. I
Don't-
can't do any merch. But I
Don't
can't.
you hate? Have you ever gone up at the end, did the joke, and then at the end held up the T-shirt?
Oh, it wasn't a joke on the T-shirt. It was just like the star, my tattoo. That's it. And it said my name on the back. Actually, Justin Silver got the maid to show me. He's like, "Dude, you should sell merch." And I'm like, "No." He goes, "I'll get the whole thing. You know how fucking much of a doer I am." He got the whole
Is this
thing.
before
mocked
his dog show, right?
up. Yeah.
Yeah, when he was trying to find another career path.
He get the whole thing. He's still trying to find a career path. He's getting the whole.
I fucking train dogs, Doug.
He gets.
I make T-shirts and I also train dogs.
He goes to me. He goes. Dude, I'm pitching another show. Looks like it's gonna happen. It's they got me doing the same thing pretty much, but now it's more about me.
Yeah, and I fuck chicks in the show.
Yeah.
Every week I pick a chick that I fuck.
I pretty much neglect the dogs. They don't.
Tons of
They're
chicks,
angry.
I asked him about my dog. I go first. I can't cut his nails because he freaks out if I try to clip his nails. He goes, "Well, don't try to clip his nails, man. Just leave him." I'm like, that's really. And I'm like, if I give him a bone or something, the dog gets really territorial. Like when I try to take it from him, it's like he turns into the devil. It's the scariest. His whole face goes. I go, Justin, because that shouldn't be right. You should be able to take the thing away from your dog. He goes, just don't take it away from him then.
That's all
Yeah.
Justin's
No,
parents.
I used to.
Justin trains dogs like a divorced dad. He's like, I don't know, man, just don't fuck with him.
He's like a hee-haw doctor. Well, then don't do that.
Don't look at
I'm telling you, that's what I used to say. That's why the show was. That's why I said that. It was like the. How to like summarize Justin's show. He goes, "What's your problem?" He goes like, "My dog always wants to be in the same room with me." Like, put him in a different room. Next.
He just wipes his hands.
Yeah.
Next.
He's a fucking phony.
One of the funniest things.
Charlatan.
They're all full of shit.
One of the
those
funniest
Nah,
things.
Justin.
What?
They're all full of shit. those
What do you
guys.
mean?
After that, the dog whisperer guy
Yeah.
that sees him on, everybody just bit off him. It's the
Shit,
same
Virzi
shit.
is
You say
angry.
bit
No,
off
it's the
him? Like you
same
trying to
shit.
be a fucking?
a hip-hop
Same
style.
shit. It's
What
that
are
a
you,
pun?
Andrew Schultz now?
No, it's like it's the same shit. It's like don't look it in the face when you walk in the door. Be the pack leader. They all do the same shit. They're stealing money. They're
Justin
fucking
Silver's fronting.
He's pimping the struggle.
Oh, someone needs to clap on that more
Andrew
gas
Schultz said that
buster.
to me.
Yo,
Pimping the struggle.
Oh, we were talking about some Andrew
Yo,
Schultz. Why are they
motherfucker.
pimping the struggle? I'm like, are you seriously saying pimping the struggle to me? Right
You know
now?
you should have done.
Goddamn wigger, are you saying that to me?
Listen, you should have.
Pimping the struggle?
You
Yeah.
should have clasped your fingers and folded the brim of his hat.
There you go. There's a nice
I am gonna
fucking
fold.
second baseman.
Oh,
I'm
look at
gonna
the
fold
bends.
that fucking guy code hat so
Look.
hard.
What was it they pimping the game?
Look at the beautiful bends and that sticker on your fucking brim.
I'm gonna peel that sticker off his fucking hat brim.